My name is Dano. I am a part of the EDCI 337 Interactive and Multimedia Learning class. This exercise or tutorial that I'm going to be walking you through is called Day in the Life of. What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to show you how we can use the Google image search to be able to create storyboards for students, just to share a bit about themselves with the instructor as well as other students that are in the class. 3 outcomes I'd like to accomplish at the end of the session is being able to create dialogue between student and instructor using the Google image search, and allowing students to recognize the similarities in experiences and interests. So this is a storyboard that I've created for myself, kind of outlining very different things or different aspects of my life, from the kind of cell phone I have, things that I'm interested in, what kind of car I drive, those kinds of things. The Google image search always opens a door for a huge opportunity to be able to search for things. We can go back decades and see what kinds of toys there were 30, 40 years ago. So that is the great thing about the Google image search. A lot of schools have Microsoft Word. If you have a lot of pictures, or if you're going to take the storyboarding a little further, and I would encourage you actually to even go to Preferences to ensure that your work is being saved. This allows you to be able to save it in every minute. I encourage you to do this to be able to save images, because sometimes students will just kind of lose time. Sometimes computers will freeze up. There may be some issues, so I encourage you to actually do this if you are looking to ensure that work is being saved. This allows you to be able to save it in every minute. One of the first things that I would do is change the layout. Okay, so your orientation, you can go landscape. I would open up your margins, just allowing you a little more room to be able to create this project. Now, if we go back to the home key, we're able to do a bit of a table insert. I would go 4 by 4. This gives the students an opportunity to create a storyboard, and it's a day in the life of. One of the things that I have done just to ensure that the presentation is actually under 4 minutes, and walk through and already searched out a number of Google images, right? So the cell phone that I have, as well as the car I drive, to the laptop I use, other interests, as well as video games, and getting into things like DVD collections, as well as TV shows. You can start to move these images between your Google search and your Word document. One of the things, and one of the issues that may come about in this is, and don't panic if it happens, if you take an image, either just paste the image. Now, this is always going to happen. One of the things that you want to do is you want to ensure the students that their work isn't messed up, their project isn't messed up. You just grab those corners and you just shrink the image down to where they would like it, and carry on until all 16 squares are actually filled. One of the cool things that happens in this process is that the students actually start to talk about different things that they remember from when they were younger. Then one of the things that you want to do is, once all of the pictures are placed, is you want to actually continue to save the Word document, but you also want to be able to turn this into a PDF format. A lot of schools don't have the capacity, their computers don't have the capacity to be able to store a lot of images. So one of the things that you want to do is you want to be able to turn this document into a PDF. So if you go save as a PDF, just allow the students to name it, so you can go Day in the Life of. Save that, continue to save it when all your pictures are placed, and then just kind of take it from there. It gives them an opportunity to be able to do a quick storyboard of the day in the life of. Enjoy, everybody. I hope this was a useful exercise to be able to just create some dialogue and allow students to be able to use the Google image search. Thanks a lot. Take care.